Meet Christorpher Rufo. He's your typical American homemade fascist. He's anti-people of color, anti-black, anti-LGBTQ, and surprise, surprise, he was given airtime on Tucker Carlson to go on an unhinged rant against CRT.
Washington Post published a hit piece on a journalist called Chris Rufo. Now, no one has done more in this country than Chris Rufo to expose so-called critical race theory for what it really is, which is racism.
History of critical race theory, explain why it's a threat to the country, and most important...
Meet Christorpher Rufo. He is the first person that ever called me the N-word when I was 8 years old at Mariemont Elementary School. He is one of the most racist people I've ever met, and he is the reason that we are dealing with anti-CRT. He convinced the entire 4th grade at my school to call me an N-word dog for the entire year. When I went home to seek support and protection from racism from my white mother, I was told to just ignore it. So I just want to say, Chris, I see you. You're still racist, and your Asian wife does not make you any less racist.
He's the founder of the modern day anti-CRT movement. It's not unlike the anti-SJW movement, the the pro-slavery movement, right? Anything that's against the liberation of people of color and minorities, he'll be there to fight the good fight to make sure white supremacy is maintained. So he's on Fox News pushing the culture war, and people are dying. And so this video is to make people aware of this man in real time. Just be aware of that this is the face of the villain in our country. This is the face of the division and all of, there's a lot of things that are dividing us. We don't have proper services for day-to-day people, but these are the faces of people who are profiting day in, day out by sowing the seeds of hatred and division. And this is the genesis of where this hatred is coming from, is rhetoric like this man pushes under the guise of teaching people about racism is actually the real cause of racism, when we found footage from a classmate of his that shows he was on this hatred from a very young age.